I was born to a nursery school teacher and a policeman in Limuru, in a lovely green hills of coffee and tea. And I started pretty well in life, a good life, but my parents separated somewhere when I was about 7 and old, and life got a bit difficult, so I went to live in a little village with my grandmother. And this is a funny thing. So I came from town, Limuru is town in Nairobi, and I went to the little village, and I went to school. You know, I had to go to school there now with my granny. And I went with shoes, and the teacher said, "Oh, you can't wear shoes because you're standing out." So now I remember that, but it was a really happy childhood. And I know for a lot of you it might seem, oh, really difficult, but it was hard, but not really, because there was community. There was community, there were people willing to give time for each other. Children were raised by the whole village. I remember once coming from school and being given a wall of fame by a mother because I was doing the wrong thing. They didn't care that they were not my mom. On the other hand, they could send you to pick something for them and buy. So I live in a community, and I know the importance of community, the importance of believing. The reason I'm here today is because the people who brought me up really believed, and there was nothing like impossible. To my mother, my brother is here today, nothing to my mom was impossible. I remember crying to her one day and saying, "What's going to happen?" She said, "Joyce, when you grow up, you're going to change that, won't you? You don't have to worry about that because you will change it." And I grew up knowing that if you wanted something done, you just went on and did it. So for me, I know we're here in Hammersmith, impossible is not a word that
Yes.
Anything is possible. We're living in extraordinary times, and we all do not know what could happen. I mean, who thought that Trump could get into the White House? Who thought that would have Brexit? I mean, who did? I mean, anything at the moment is possible, and I think Brexit has left the door wide open, and it's our chance here in Hammersmith to really start to build a base. I was really surprised when I was selected as a candidate here to realize actually that there wasn't even a councillor, because it's a very, very liberal kind of neighborhood. So it really boggles the mind, and I think we have to be really ambitious. When I go out on the doorstep, we get such a good reception. I know I'm fighting against a really hard Brexit Tory candidate, Theresa May and her people, but also the Labour Party, who have let us down, because without a strong opposition, no matter how much you might like a candidate, he has no effect on the lives of the people here. Education is still being cut. Charing Cross Hospital is still going to be closed. Never mind Mr. Slaughter, is still going to be closed, because the policies that come from the centre are not being opposed. The Tory government really just gets away with murder because there's no opposition. And we try in the House of Lords, and we do quite well, but we can get into Parliament. We can get more people like myself and others if we believe. And one thing I do believe, and I believe there's nothing impossible if we put our minds to it. And I know it's going to be difficult, but if we put our minds to it, we can surprise ourselves at what we can get. We've got a by-election happening. We could get our first councillor. It's not impossible if we put our minds to it, if we all help, if we believe in it. The first step is to believe. Once you believe, anything is possible. And I've gone through life, my brother will tell you, really believing, and if I told you my life story, never mind. You can do anything you set your mind to. So about policies, I won't go into them. I am the change candidate. I am the only candidate, as far as I can see, who represents the will of the 70% of people of Hammersmith. Because the Labour candidate, whether he voted with us or not, stands alone. He voted against his own party. He's alone in his own party. As we saw today with the leaking of manifestos, which Baroness Paminta spoke about, that Labour is still divided, continues to be divided, will be divided. So we have to be ambitious enough to want to give the people of this country the opposition they deserve. And that is why I'm asking you to join me And let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Now, on to the next place. One of the reasons why we are here, we have done quite well. We've got a lot of people mobilized and happy to help. We have raised some money. We've got a ways to go. But we really do need to raise at least, I think, another £6,000 at least, if we are going to really have a fighting chance here. Because we need leaflets. We don't have enough people to deliver in every door. We'll do as much as we can. We need to be able to pay for that. We need to get out our free posts, which I think we've paid for. But we still have a long ways to go. We need to get a few letters out there to every constituent. So there's a lot hanging on this, but we have what it takes. We have the spirit, but we need a bit of money to get us there. So I'm appealing to you, for those of you who can, to do what you can, and we'll continue doing this. So Nigel will, in a little while, hand out some an envelope, or you tell us?
I'm the video cameraman at the moment, but I will in a minute.
Yeah, whenever you want, Nigel. So yes, so and if you can get your friends and families to support us, even if recruiting them to go out on the street, if we are in a ward that we don't have a ward rep in, volunteering, I found one tonight, woo! Volunteering for that and getting your neighbors and everybody to just get things out there and do the best we can. The least we should do is put a Joyce, or what is it called again? What do they say? Joyce?
Our choice is Joyce.
Our choice is Joyce.
Yeah. Our choice is Joyce.
In your window. If you get that and all 5 of your neighbors will start to have a psychological impact. It's really important, the psychology of everything. So we can everywhere have fun. You know, you walk around and say, "Ooh, that's orange. Ooh, that's orange." It really, really, really does make a difference. And so I urge you, you know, at least to try, everybody here try and recruit 5 houses where those votes can go. And do please support us, because I think we are onto a good thing here. We'll surprise ourselves. Yes. And thank you for all those during this evening who offered support. Thank you very much.